So this is an Asmongold video, and I think like Az was in, like, not Asmongold, like Az heel versus Babyface. I believe he is actually highlighted in this video. So the video reads, "Pronouns are dead." All right.
It's been kind of funny to see everything happen. Oh, you want to know what's really funny? Look at this.
Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity!
Man.
Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know!
I remember when this dropped, I didn't know how big it was gonna be. Right? When Dan Vast said, "Hey, Az, can I use one of your videos? I want to put on Twitter. You might get some heat though." And he's like, "All right." Man, this is he popped off, man. Az popped right off after this. This is crazy.
Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring!
Everybody made fun of Az.
I didn't. I didn't make fun of him. I thought he was based. All right? Here's the thing. Everyone had the same thought as heel versus babyface. Everyone had it. All right? But he just said it all in one video with his anger, right? And plus he was playing Starfield at this time. And he I'm a man. I used to be a man. Oh, I felt bad for Az during that time, man. But yeah, it's weird that that this of all clips blew up. Yeah, this one was the craziest one. Like, it went wild.
Everybody hated Az, but he was right.
Yep.
And now everybody is agreeing with him, and he was 100% right. In fact, he didn't chimp out harder about pronouns hard enough. Planned Parenthood missed a golden opportunity.
What Planned Parenthood is missing is their CEO, because she dead. She freaking died on Inauguration Day. We can't stop winning. And then the Silverback was born. True and real. I fucking love watching Az. Yeah, I love Az. So if you guys don't know, I was actually on a stream with Az before. I'm not sure I don't think he remembers me, but he probably remembers me as that one Asian guy. There it is. So this, if you don't know, this was during X-Ray Girl's 20,000 celebration, and she invited me on, and we talked about random stuff. And I see Az, I'm down there, I'm right over there, and Az is right over there, right? And he kept looking at me like, "Who the fuck is that guy? Who the hell is this damn chink? What the hell, man?" But yeah, so like we like I would say we are considered acquaintances, right? But yeah, like it's not like he doesn't know who I am. Az does have a track record of loving Asians. Here's the thing. If I don't agree with everything that Az says, but he does say a lot of base things. However, if out of everything, me and Az have one thing in common, if you want to say one thing, is our love for Tifa. All right, our love for Tifa is undying, unyielding, unconditional love for her big tits and her form. Disney Chris Gore, yeah, that's wild, man. That's Netflix Chris Gore. Holy shit. But yeah, man, it's wild. Az loves trans booba. Az loves Asians for about 38 seconds. But yeah, man, it's cool that so me and Az do both gay boys. It's funny because a lot of people said that like I'm basically Asian Az, younger Asian Az, slightly less ugly. I'm just kidding. Definitely more ugly. Definitely more ugly. Eskimo bros, touching tips, man. But yeah, let's go back to this video right over here.
Here to resonate with normal people had they terminated the abortion of a game and saved some idiots some money. This is literally you screaming.
I thought Phil was gonna say that the one thing they have in common was their love for trans. You guys would both like Blair White's boobs from what I've seen. You both love the Fudas. Phil, you know that clip of Az liking the trans vulva? I've heard of it.
Screaming and crying over pronouns. You gave a game a bad review because it had basic English language in it. So I can understand why the term media literacy might be too much for you. You want to know what's really funny about this? He won.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter what you think media literacy is. It doesn't matter because ultimately people support him now. And now his opinion is so pervasive that companies are avoiding it. And the government has even made it mandatory for people to not include pronouns in their emails. Complete bald victory. And oh, and by the way, Starfield's fucking dead.
It
Here's
is.
the thing, guys. Keep this in mind. If you are the kind of person that doesn't want to, if you're the kind of person that doesn't want to see pronouns in video games, be as loud and obnoxious as you possibly can be, and you will bully the companies out of doing it.
Yes. One huge reason is that Az has a very big following, and he's quite based, right? He used to be part of FNT, now he's part of the Ripa and the Silverback, and he does Sunday Fun Days with Carolyn and X-Ray Girl. And the thing is, he's lost a lot of weight too. He's looking really good now. Like he's look like this is like last year or like almost like about a year ago. Like and if you look at a comparison video, this is gonna sound really fucking gay, all right? But Az looks like he looks good. He looks really good, right? Especially with a shiny bald head, right? Like his shiny bald. I wonder how his shiny bald head tastes like. Gay. Phil does Sunday Fuda days. Still does the Rio BBC with Gary and Mala. Yeah, he still does that. But yeah, man. It's what's it called again? It's he's right. That's the thing. He's right, and he won. And good. We need more people who have more pull. He has a bigger audience that talks about this kind of stuff, right? We need people to call this shit out. And if you don't call it out, it's because you were complacent. What the fuck? That's gay as fuck. What are you talking about? You're right. It sounded gay. Look, what I was trying to say, all right, what I was trying to say is that the reason why a lot of these woke DEI garbage actually snuck into everything is because we were complacent. We didn't say anything. All right, we didn't say anything, and we let it happen. We were just like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. And then over time, everything just like it's a compound effect. It basically like, because what happened? A woke person gets into a video game company. That woke person introduces 2 woke people into that company, and those 2 people introduce 2 per each. That means 4. It's a compound effect. And now the actual fucking like game industry is like 40% fucking woke. It's because we let it happen. Now the time of the woke is over. You know that Donald Trump came in and basically said, it's only gender, 1 male, 1 female, and no trans stuff in the military stuff. And that's the reason why you get like the military contracts and stuff, not contracts, the military forms and the stuff online is they don't call it LGBT, they call it LGB now. Right? Phil, I wonder what his bald head tastes like. Oh my god. Keep baiting, Phil. You'll get one eventually. That's why gatekeeping is good. I think gatekeeping is really, really good moving forward. And here's the thing. I understand why people gatekeep now. It's because once you have these nut jobs and these fucking lunatics infiltrate the games that you love, they're going to fucking ruin it. Right? A big example is Star Wars Outlaws. Another one is Dragon Age The Veilguard, right? Take a look at Sony Santa Monica losing over $220 million for Concord that nobody fucking plays, right? It's like a tumor that won't stop growing and we don't want to go to the doctor. Exactly. Oh, it's not gonna happen. It's not bothering me. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Now it's fucking bothering you. Now the thing is that now all of them are, it's infested. The stuff that you love is fucking infested. But yeah, Ass is 100% right. But here's the thing. I wish he would have done it sooner. But I think Starfield was the tipping point though.
I promise you it will work. All you have to do is do it enough. You can totally bully them out of doing it. You can bully them out of fucking anything. And so never, yes, same as that. Yep, because that's what they did. How the fuck do you think Pronouns got in the games?
Exactly.
How do you think it happened? It's because these fuckers got bullied into doing it because they were afraid of being called sexist or like homophobic or transphobic.
All that shit means nothing. People call me a bigot, transphobe, homophobe, foodophobe, all of that stuff. Words lost all meanings. I don't care anymore. You can call me whatever the fuck you want.
So now, if you want it to go away, do the exact same thing. Complain, freak the fuck out, downvote the shit out of the games, go absolutely apeshit, review bomb them, do everything that you possibly can, and you will force them to come to your side of the table because you're the customer and what you say matters and what they think doesn't.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I wonder if Asmongold is actually going to get a lot of he does. Asmongold gets his fair share of a lot of people who are like, oh, here goes Baldy again talking about stuff that he doesn't know shit about. Here's the thing though. He, along with Az and everyone that's watching this video right now, and myself included, we are all consumers. All right. And majority of us don't fucking care about that kind of stuff. Like the LGBTQ stuff. All right. If you want to be gay, you want to be gay. You want to be lesbian, you want to be trans. I just don't want that shit in my video games. That's it. Right? We just don't want that shit in our video games. The tolerant let the tolerance in the door, and the tolerant took over and couldn't allow other views to exist. Gatekeep everything. Yep, true. Bald men of madness. Yeah. Yeah, basically ultimate bald victory. 100%, man. This is absolutely, and of course, me working in the gaming industry for more than 15 years now, I've seen this shit started creeping into the gaming industry probably right before Donald Trump got elected the first time. Right? At least that's where like things started to go really weird. Like people got super like sensitive, extremely politically correct, and I remember one time when I was working, and I said the word feminazi, and a coworker had to come and talk to me, and she said, "Hey, the other day I heard you said the word feminazi. What was your context on that?" And I was like, "Oh, I was telling someone a story." And then she was like, "Do you know that I'm a feminist?" And I looked at her. I'm like, "Yeah, you're a lesbian. Of course you're a feminist." But of course I didn't say that to her. And she said that, but you also included the word Nazi in there. You know, like, do you think that feminists are all Nazis? I'm like, I was trying not to lose my shit because she's my coworker and I was at work. And I was like, I understand. I was just telling a story. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, and she's like, you know, I actually went to go talk to our senior producer because it really, really bothered me. And I'm like, uh-huh. And then she told me to go to HR. But I was like, I want to see what Phil was talking about first. I'm like, uh-huh. And she's like, so you didn't mean it? I'm like, I was just telling a story. Okay. So ever since then, that was during that time, Trump was already in office. All right. Harambe had already died. That's when the timeline fucking changed, man. And when I said that shit, I told my wife, I'm like, what the fuck? And then my wife's like, just maybe don't say that word at work. And I was like, I'm not wrong though. Right. Right? Fucking crazy, man. right? And then like I can't, of course, like I don't talk politics at work, but everyone at work talked politics. I just don't say shit because during that time I wasn't even like politically involved at all. I didn't even care about politics. The first time I really started to get into politics was 2018. This was 2016, man. Phil had the worst time with Activision HR. These stories are starting to illuminate a disturbing trend. Look, that Activision thing, the person who was masturbating that got fired when I was there was not me. All right? Like I said, I worked there for like almost 3 years, right? I tested on 2 games, okay? I wasn't masturbating. I did not masturbate in that stall because of the HR ladies, okay? However, those HR ladies were fucking hot.